Hello, folks. I want to talk to you about what is called in the body shop industry as steering. Sometimes, or at times, when you get into a car accident, whether you're hurt or not, you sustain property damage with your car. And you want to go to your buddy's body shop because you know he does good work, he's reasonable, he's timely, you get the vehicle back. Nobody's going to be trying to shine you on. They're going to find everything that's wrong with it. They're going to take the estimate, give it to your insurance carrier or the other person's insurance carrier so they can pay on it. Well, a lot of companies have steered people to various body shops, and they'll call them preferred or some other term, and they sort of push you along. They're not telling you you have to go there, but they're saying, hey, it's a good idea, maybe you should go see these people. Well, you can't do that. You get to pick who the body shop is. Now, I'm not telling you to go to the most expensive body shop in town and get an estimate, because they could say, hey, we've got an estimate here that's $10,000, your estimate's $30,000, we'll meet you somewhere half between, or get another estimate or something along those lines. But keep in mind, you get to pick who's going to fix your vehicle. And I've had plenty of body shop owners find out that people have been steered away from their body shop through insurance adjusters for various companies, and you can't do that in Arizona. So remember, you always have the right to pick your body shop and the person that fixes your car, just like you have the right to pick a medical provider, assuming you have insurance and they take your insurance, like Blue Cross Blue Shield or something. But getting back to the property damage, again, you have that right to be able to pick who that is that fixes your car. And last note, if the estimate is worth or valued greater than, let's say the estimate is $10,000 on a $5,000 car to fix it, that would mean it's totaled, okay? When the estimate to repair exceeds the value of the vehicle, it's totaled. Now, some people end up having vehicles that they've had for years and they had low mileage, let's say a 1985 Buick LeSabre or something, and they want to keep it and they want it fixed. Well, it's probably not going to happen. You'll get the value of that car, and that's the extent of it. Also, too, if you have a lien on the car because you bought it through a bank, financial institution, and the lien is greater than the actual value of the car, no one has the obligation of paying that lien off, that greater sum of money, than the value of the car. The rule of thumb is you get the value of the vehicle from the other person or from your insurance carrier, less your deductible, and no more. Just because you're upside down on the vehicle doesn't give you the right to be made whole because of that difference between the value and the payoff of the vehicle. And you all know as well as I do, you buy a vehicle and the day you drive it off the showroom floor, brand new vehicle, it devaluates probably 20%. You're not going to get that 20% back under any way, shape, or form through the person that's at fault, whether it's you're at fault or whether it's the other guy at fault. So keep that in mind. And the rule of thumb, at least in my life, has always been get a GAP, that's GAP, GAP addendum to your finance contract, so that in the event what I just spoke of occurs, then that GAP addendum, and it's also called GAP insurance, a lot of people call it that, and I used to till I actually read it. It's a GAP addendum to the finance contract that will pay the difference between the payoff on the vehicle and the actual value of the vehicle at the time that it was totaled. So if there's a difference of $20,000, you don't have to be paying 20 grand for the next 5 years on a vehicle that you don't even own anymore. In fact, they'll wipe out the remainder of the contract. That's what it comes down to. So always, whenever you finance a vehicle, always get GAP. There's no exceptions for that. Thank you.
This posted video is in no way specific legal advice on any subject. It is intended to provide general information for the public. If you need specific legal advice, call Chuck at 480-545-0700.